that poem by Stevenson from being a kid at school. It was read to me at school, and I remembered it. And when this project came up, I thought, wouldn't it be great to include that poem somehow? And I couldn't really think of a way of doing it rather than reading the poem, which I didn't really want to do. And then Mary McMasters, our wonderful Scottish harp player, started to play with the harp a woman's working song from the Isle of Skye in Gaelic. I had no idea what she was singing, but I knew exactly what she was singing.
We were having a session, an informal session at Il Palagio after dinner one night, and I was just hanging back and not really doing very much. And then he said, Mary, you do something. So I sang that song, and everybody joined in, because it's easy to join in with, you know. O grain vidachi oro guskar brak reichashi o hiri o grain
The poem is about a sailor who's on a foundering ship near a rocky coast on Christmas Day, and him with the rest of the crew, they're trying to save the ship and their lives near this rocky shore. And he realizes two things. One, it's Christmas Day, and two, that the house above the cliff where they're in danger is where he was born. And then you hear this woman's work song. So there's that pull, that gravitational pull of the heartstrings towards home, made more pertinent by the sense of danger and shame about working on a Christmas Day. So we ended up with a song that was totally found from elements called Christmas at Sea, and it's one of my favorites.
All day we fought the tides between the north and the south. All day we hauled the frozen sheets to escape the storm's wet mouth. All day as cold as charity and bitter pain and dread. For very life and nature we tack from head to head. But every tack we made we brought the north head close aboard. We saw the cliffs and houses and the breakers running high, and the Coast Guard in his garden, his glass against his eye. Was on the village roofs, as white as ocean foam. The good red fires are burning bright in every longshore home. The windows sparkle clear and the chimneys volleyed out, and of all we sniffed the victuals as the vessel went about. Were rung with a mighty jovial cheer, for it's just that I should tell you how of odd days in the year. This day of our adversity was blessed Christmas morn, and the house above the Coast Guards was the house where I was born. the son that went to sea. And oh, the wicked fool I see in every kind of way, to be here and haul in frozen roofs on blessed Christmas Day.
Everyone is so adept at their particular discipline in music, but you know, the name of the game here is restraint.
We've narrowed it down and taken all those little beautiful things that make each musician special and each instrument special, and seem to have highlighted those somehow. And I think everybody's underplaying. Nobody's trying to show off and say, okay, this is my solo. Everybody's kind of really, really listening, and there's something very special happening, I think.
Seems like the talent is inversely proportional to ego.
There's a lot of great musicians up there who are really holding back and putting years of experience just to play simple. And playing simple is perhaps the hardest thing to do of all.
They sail into Bethlehem on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day in the morning.
This is called Dean Street. It's a long, long hill up into the center of town. And if you want to express incredulity here, you say, if that's true, I'll push an orange with me nose up Dean Street. We have some very colorful expressions here. If you want to express uselessness, you say, you're as much good as a one-legged man at an arse-kicking party.
Nice, nice, nice.
Poetic.
Nice.
Now, this is Dean Street proper. You can imagine pushing an orange up with your nose up the street. Being a Geordie, it seems it matters to us. It's a fierce regional identity, which I don't see very often. I always say that, you know, this place has changed hands so many times between the Scots and the English, the Normans, the Saxons, the Danes, that we don't belong to anyone but ourselves. And I think that's true. I don't feel anything but a Geordie.